Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a makeup challenge. You pick 3 of these numbers out of my little jar and do an eyeshadow look. Okay. I'm going to use my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray to do a little spritz on my face before I get it all started. Get it all, what's the word? Hydrated. That's what I was looking for. And then I'm going to take my Olive Olay, I think that's what it is, Olay, something like that. And I'm going to put, this is moisturizer, it has sunscreen in it. I'm going to do a little dots on my face and rub it in to be moisturized with the Mario Badescu. Alright, now I'm going to take my primer, my great primer from Unique. It is the best primer ever, and I'm not saying that just because I sell it, but it is amazing. Feels great on the skin. You're going to get a pea-sized amount on your finger and then rub them together and put it on the areas right in your T-zone or wherever you have more pores is where you need to put it. Now I'm taking my stick foundation from Unique in the color Scarlet. It has a lot of coverage. This is one of the foundations that I sell that is full coverage. Now with this, I draw a bunch of lines on my face until I have enough, until I'm satisfied with how many lines I have. And you draw a beard. And then you take a flat brush, like a kabuki brush, and you blend it in. Once you have it blended, I like to go back in. There's some areas like my forehead, that need more coverage or that I felt like didn't get enough product. So I go in there, hit those areas, and then blend it out as you normally would. Now I'm going to take a beauty blender, and with this, the brush doesn't get as much coverage as I would like on my nose, so I take the beauty blender on my nose to get more of the full coverage that I'm looking for. And I just take it all over my face too, just so I don't have like brush strokes or anything. And then I take my Unique concealer, I believe it's called Skin Perfecting. It is really good. I feel like it hides dark circles very well, but a little bit goes a long way. That's why whenever you squeeze the bottle, only a little bit comes out because that's all you need. So you don't need a lot. So be very generous with the amount you put on your face. And then I'm going to take another concealer for my eyelids because I don't like how the other one sits on my eyes. It creases. So I'm going to take this concealer and put on my eyelids so it will be ready for the eyeshadow. And now I'm going back in with another beauty blender. This one's very dirty, so excuse that. And I'm going to spray it with my Mario Badescu spray to get damp. I didn't want to put it in the sink or nothing, so I just sprayed it with that. And then I'm going to blend it under my eyes as good as I possibly can. And then after I blend it under both of my eyes, I'm going to take it over my nose and blend out my eyelids too. Now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild translucent powder. And the reason I use this translucent powder is because I want to bake under my eyes, so therefore the makeup doesn't move, it doesn't crease. So I'm going to take my little Eco Tools sponge, excuse me, and put this powder under my eyes to set it and make sure there is no creasing that would form. And then once I do that, I will take it on my nose to set my nose, because I feel like my nose needs setting. If not, it's just the makeup's going to come off. And then once I have enough powder there, I mean, apparently I just need a lot, I set my eyelids as well. So I take that powder and just plop it right on my eyelids. And now I'm going to take this brush I've had for a long time, probably needs to be thrown in the trash can, and I'm going to dip it in this translucent powder, and then I'm going to dust this powder all over my face until I am satisfied with the way it looks, that it is set. Now I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and just dust it off my eyelids. Just to get the excess off there, because I don't need it on there, but I left it on my nose and under my eyes. So when I do my eyeshadow, if I do have fallout, it won't mess my base up. And now I'm going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow brush. It has a spoolie on one end and the angle brush on the other. And I'm going to take, what is it called? The Moonstruck brow palette. And I'm going to use the shade 1 and 2. As you can see, I use it a lot. I'm going to dip into both of them. What is it called? Brush out your eyebrows. And I'm going to mix those colors and put them through my brows. The way I do my brows, I like to line the bottom, and when I'm satisfied with that, I then define the arch of the brow. Just follow the brow here, your brow line, and then I go over the front, so line the front and connect it to the arch. And once you do that, just go in and fill it in. Once I have completed my brows, I'm going to use this Tarte palette. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm going to take the white shade and put it all over my lid, line the bottom of my brow to have that nice base for the eyeshadow that we are about to put on the eyelid. Sorry, my brushes ain't clean. I don't ever clean my brushes, as you can tell. Sorry about that. This is the palette I'm using today, the Jaclyn Hill, and I picked number 4. So I'm going in with this shade. I don't really know what it's called, but it's like a mustardy color. And I am going to take that color with the blending brush and run it through my crease. It's not really precise, I'm just kind of plopping it on there. You always gotta have your Yeti to your side. There ain't nothing in it but water, but you always gotta have it. Now I'm going back into the palette and I'm going to use the shade 19. It was more of a like a maroon kind of color, but more of on the brown side than the burgundy side, if that makes sense. And I'm going to take this on another fluffy blending brush and I'm going to put it in the outer corner, just kind of stamping it on the outer corner, just kind of get an idea of where I want it to, how far I want it to go out. And then once I stamp it there, I'm going to then blend it into the inner corner. And I'm going kind of high with this. I don't want it low, like directly in the crease. I'm going more towards like the brow bone. I don't know. It's not on the brow bone, but it's right there at it. That probably don't make sense. Anyway, and so, excuse my singing. I was getting a little into the song. But once I blend that, I will then layer it to the pigmentation that I desire. I did my other eye off camera. And now I'm going to take shade number 5. Okay, I'm weird. I'm going to take this shade number 5. It is like a rose gold. It's a pinky tone. And I'm going to take this flat brush. I think it's like an eyeliner brush. I'm not sure. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid. Now, I sprayed the brush with Mario Badescu spray, so the shadow will stick more to the brush and be more pigmented, easier to work with. And this brush is flat, so it's easier to cut the crease without concealer. So that's what I did there, and I'm just layering it until I like how it looks. You can also take your finger, like I just did, to what's the word? I don't know, make it darker, more pigmented. And did it to the other eye, and then I'm going to go back in with the dark maroon shade with a little pencil brush and go on my lower lash line, kind of connecting the two from the top to the bottom. Very lightly though, not that dark. Just make sure you have a little color down there. And now I'm going in with a Unique palette. I know this is kind of cheating, but I sprayed the brush with the spray, and I'm using an eyeshadow from this palette to go in my inner corner. Just to brighten up my eye a little bit, since I did use some dark shades. I wanted to make my eyes appear more open instead of all dark. Yeah, I got a splinter in my fingernail. It hurt really bad. It hurt for a good while. Now I'm going to take this beachfront bronzer in the color Sunset from Unique. It is kind of glittery. Well, not kind of. It is glittery. I'm going to take my Morphe brush, and I'm going to start at my hairline and work it down. Not too much though, just a little bit. Put it on my cheekbones, and then I will also put it on my forehead and my nose, so my nose don't look so white. Now I'm going in with my blush from Unique, and it is in the shade Sisterly. It's a corally peachy color, and it has a little bit of shimmer in it. It is very light, but you can build it up. And now I'm going in with my Unique highlighter. I don't remember that shade. I just shaded, but I forgot again. It is almost like a dusty white. It ain't gold, but it is very pretty. You can also layer that. And now I'm going to do my eyelashes. I curled my lashes, and then I'm going in with the 4D mascara. After I finished my lashes, I did two coats of the 4D on my top lashes, and now I'm using the basic mascara from Unique to do my bottom lashes. And now I can't decide what color to use, so I think I'm going to go in with Kylie Jenner's lip thing. It's in like One Wish or something. And this is my final look. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment and like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bye.